So when I told my wife I was gonna do a review for this movie, she asked, "Are you gonna be invisible?"
To which I politely and respectively responded,
"You bet your dick-sucking lips I am, sweetheart."
I know you guys can't see it right now, but I'm at full fucking mast.
I'd like to take this opportunity to apologize to my mother-in-law if she's watching. I love your daughter. She is a beautiful human being.
The Invisible Man!
It's the latest film from Blum House Studios and stars Oliver Jackson Cohen as a young man dealing with a terrible breakup. While trying to overcome his grief, he turns to science and in doing so goes down a path of misery and sorrow, blah blah fucking blah. You've seen it all before. Alright, so that synopsis might have been a little misleading. But that's neither here nor there. Give me the good stuff. The film starts with a really awesome opening sequence. It's just filled with suspense and dread, and it really sets the bar for the rest of the film. The scares. You really ride the edge of your seat the entire time. You never know who's watching, who isn't watching. You always feel like someone's in the room, and when you left the theater, you feel like someone's following you out the door. The style. The style of this film is top-notch. You can really tell that Lee Winnell... Fuck, I hope I'm saying that right. He had the film in his mind from the start. He knew exactly how he wanted it to look and feel, and it was like he brought all of his experience to the table with this. The sound. The sound design in this flick is great. Right at the start of the film, Elizabeth Moss is trying to creep around the house. She moves some hangers, and just the sound of the hangers, I was just like, God, that's perfect. I wouldn't even thought to put that in there and make it so loud and screech. And speaking of Elizabeth Moss, obviously, she steals the show. It's her movie from start to finish. She's handling business. She just fucking grabbed that shit by the balls. Just fucking manhandle it. She just fucking acts her ass off, and it is a pleasure to watch. Guys, you do not get a 90% Rotten Tomatoes score without there being at least a little bit of good stuff in your movie. This movie is chock full of good stuff. And now it's time to talk about the shit. There's really no spoilers here, but if you're like fucking weird, then maybe you don't want to listen, but this is like such itty bitty shit it shouldn't even bother like your grandma. Alright. So there's like a scene where like Elizabeth Moss is like walking around the house, right? She thinks she hears something or feels something. She turns around and magically the fucking front door is open. Now, I don't know about you assholes, but if my front door was closed and then magically opened, I would freak the fuck out. Not only would I fucking wake up the entire house, I would turn on every single fucking light. I would get a weapon. I would burn down the whole fucking house. But no, this bitch decides to go back to sleep. Fuck you! No normal person does that. So there's this bit in the film where Elizabeth Moss's character's sister gets an email from her and she just I can't breathe! I can't breathe! You know what? No, just fucking... I can't fucking breathe! Just fucking... You really didn't think I let this entire episode go without you guys getting to see my beautiful fucking face now, did you? Now, where were we? Oh, yes! The email. A character receives an email and then immediately just like hates the person who sent the email. And it's like, fuck you, fuck everything you're all about, I hate you, I disown you, we're done. First of all, the character doesn't even give the other character a chance to explain themselves. Like, we don't think that it's more likely that somebody else probably wrote it. It's like characters in movies, their emotions always run high. Just like fucking high, off the charts, for no good reason other than, you know, moving the plot forward.
that's lazy writing, motherfuckers.
This last thing I'm on the fence about.
The score.
Like, sometimes it's really good.
And other times it's just like overbearing as fuck.
They overuse it to try and make something more intense than it actually is. And it's a little rough. It's a little rough on the ears, on the earlobes, the ears.
I'm not sure. It might not bother me so much on a repeat viewing.
But yeah, guys, that's about it as far as the shitty stuff goes. It's very minimal. Minimal shitty stuff.
So gang, here's the long and short of it. Awesome camera direction and a great story really make this an engaging film and another solid entry in Leigh Whannell's impressive body of work.
Well kids, that's all she wrote for this go around. A big thank you to all those who stayed and watched. I appreciate it. And until next time, I'm Johnny Maresca with the Jony Horror Show, telling you kids to be good to each other, be half-decent human beings, and as always, go fuck yourselves.
You guys want to see my original Invisible Man video?
Tremble at the power of the Invisible Man!
That was like the 5th video I ever made. Definitely on our way up.